everybody?
Welcome to Let It Whip, episode 51 with your host, Daddy.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Good night. I love you.
Night.
That, of course, is Jude, everybody. But welcome to episode 51 of Let It Rip with your host, as always, the DH. But what's going on, everybody? Yeah, special guest Troy with the intro there. Had to have the little man on. He's been wanting to come on for a couple weeks. Bedtime, buddy. So we figured we'd let him come on, do everything. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good evening. Just getting the hit cam set up real quick. But yeah. We've got an awesome one today, fellas. First off, congratulations to the winner. I've actually got to get the box because I forgot. But tonight, we've got a special guest joining us here in just a little bit.
Can I turn on the light to find this thing?
Yeah. We've got a special guest that's going to get a free box of Topps Chrome Black a little later in the show. We also have a special guest joining us with the man, the myth, the legend himself, KardKiller, who will be here in just a little while. He'll be calling in here in just a little bit. But guys, we've got some fun stuff today. In addition to the Topps Chrome Black box that is for Cardman Dan, which thanks everybody for sending in your questions this week for the Let Me Get That Podagraph mailbag. It was awesome. But today, guys, we could have some fun. 2021 Bowman Draft Jumbo. How can you get any better? It's time right here. It's time to have some fun. It's jumbo time. Of course, with baseball season being who knows what's going to happen. Bowman has kind of taken over the hobby world by storm lately. Obviously, you've got an incredible class in here. Henry Davis, Mayer, Lawler, even my boy Norby from the ECU. Yes, Cardman Canada. Thank you all the card art fans for coming in and joining the show. KardKiller will be joining us here in just a little bit. And guys, I'm going to be doing something very special for the card art community here in the next 6 months that I'll be talking to KardKiller about after the show's over. But I've already got the wheels in motion for it. So if you're a card art fan, you're going to absolutely love this. It's going to be based out of the Meta Podagraph universe, the play that I play on Mark Zuckerberg because he keeps banning me. So I'm just going to turn myself into the Meta Podagraph universe. But we've got an awesome thing coming out for fans of card art that you are not going to want to miss. As well, from Donnie B, this awesome Bo Bichette is actually going to be given away here very, very soon. It'll be given away over on Whatnot. So a lot of really cool stuff going on. But we're going to dive right into this Bowman box. And KardKiller will be here in a few minutes. Of course, I didn't bring my Panini Ripper today. And KardKiller, of course, has offered, if Cardman Dan, if you're in the chat, please let us know sometime today. If not, no problem. But he has offered to donate 2 cards to charity, to raise money for charity on this. So we are going to pull up the hit cam real quick. All right, so we've got the hit cam up now, and we are, but he has offered to take 2 of these cards and turn them into card art and then raise some money for charity, which I'd like to do signatures for soldiers since they're struggling to stay afloat. And I think that they're one of the best companies around. So Bowman Draft, anyway, 3 Chrome Prospect autographs per box, standard style baseball box here. But if if Cardman Dan decides he wants to keep all 5 of his, we are going to donate 2 cards from this box to get done. So we will have some cards done for charity no matter what, whether it be from Topps Chrome Black or not. So a double dose of boxes tonight. And with you say the name, and then all of a sudden, here we go. There's Cardman Dan. What's up, buddy? How you going? How's it doing? And there he is. What is up, my brother?
What's happening, my man? How you been?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. As you can see, there's no hidden identity tonight.
No, I like it. It feels like it almost feels like I'm at dinner with Bruce Wayne as opposed to hanging out with Batman. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it almost feels like tonight's a dinner, as opposed to everything else. So I love it. I love it.
Cheers, baby.
Yeah,
Let's see what
so
this
you
box
joined
is.
us right in time, right for us to jump right in. And the first card, of course, is Borat himself, Benny Montgomery. But Bowman Draft. So what's going on, man? Speaking of, since we'll get to Topps Chrome Black and everything else and why you're here and all that stuff here in just a little bit. But when it comes to something like baseball, Bowman Draft, is this a product you're familiar with?
Me, yeah. I understand that basically you're getting college players, minor league players, and about 2 years before they even hit the majors, right? So they're the earliest as possible, pretty much.
Yes, exactly. You're getting the first, as you guys can see, all the first Bowman tags for those of you that may not be aware, because there are a lot that aren't, that confuse rookies and non. See, this one doesn't.
Yeah.
They have those first Bowmans, and that first Bowman designation can mean tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on the player. These boxes can hold quite the monster in them. We've got a sky blue Po Yu Chen out of our first pack here. That is not numbered, but as a sky blue chrome Po Yu Chen. And then for our refractors, Kevin Kopp's first Bowman and Spencer Torkelson. Now, see, some second years are still worth some money. And someone like a Torkelson, someone who had his first Bowman last year, like people like Acuna, Soto, their second Bowmans and stuff still hold that nice value. But when you're cutting up, when you're doing some of your card art and stuff like that, tying it in with some, a product like Bowman Draft, which is a mix of chrome and paper. Obviously, with your art, a lot of it I can tell is done with a lot of chromium stock cards. But do you use a lot of paper in paper stock cards? What kind of stock cards do you use, as Bowman, kind of uses Bowman Draft, uses that mix of chrome and paper to get their product out there?
Usually if I'm cutting cards to get the refractor pieces I need, they're going to be vinyl front cards. So the chrome style, you get it in mosaic, you get it in prism, as well as the chrome cards in these Bowman packs. If I had to use paper, I will. But usually I cover my cards in an epoxy resin. So any paper cards, that liquid can seep into the edges and kind of like make it a little wavier. It's more about the quality of how it holds up. So the paper doesn't hold up as well. If I'm doing an original card that I'm remixing that is paper to begin with, then I will use the paper, and then I will usually seal the edges with maybe like a black acrylic paint so that it doesn't seep in as much. But I will use the paper, and sometimes I will get two versions of the card, so that one I use to cut up and the other one I use so that I have a full back of the card when
that makes sense.
Finally sandwich it together. Yeah,
that's interesting.
But I actually have a Jason Dominguez from last year. So it's not the superfractor, mind you. It's not the $500,000 boy, but it is one that I pulled in a pack. So I would expect me to probably do Jason Dominguez, the J Dominguez from last year, at some point this year. Remix that. I mean, right now I'm dealing with customers' commissions and everything, So, but it's on the slate. It's on the board. That's nice.
Wow, McCade Brown, 25? First Bowman orange out of 25. Beautiful. Nice. It would be nice if it was chrome, but we'll take it. We'll take it either way. Nice little orange there. That's interesting. It's something I've always wanted to know. And guys, please stick around. We will be doing some giveaways during the show today as well. So make sure to stay tuned throughout the whole show, as well as our giveaway box later on. But
Yeah,
But
actually, have you ever seen my post that there are cards that are earlier than this? And if you look back on my page, I did a little
nice.
Photoshop magic and made something called Topps Conception. So
Ooh,
so
Henry.
basically, oh nice.
Wow, Henry Davis and Cody Morissette, and we have an auto. Let's see. Hold on. I hate to interrupt you, but
I don't know.
Henry Davis refractor is a beauty. The Morissette's a beauty, and let's see what this first auto is here. Let's
It
see
feels like
what
I'm there with you, ripping. That's
I
awesome.
know. I like it. And we've got, oh, it's not an auto,
That's
but it is Logan Henderson. I love these new parallels. Have you used these on your cards yet? Because these lavas,
you know,
I
I
could
had
imagine they'd look great.
that is the first I've ever seen a lava refractor.
Dude,
So this is new to me.
you gotta put one in because
Yeah.
they're beautiful in person. And with your lines, they seem to, go along the lines of how your cards would,
Yeah, sometimes I would reserve
think.
those for the background of certain
Right.
cards. Yeah, like with yours, which you're probably actually getting in the mail by tomorrow.
It is.
Unfortunately,
It's
it's
coming
like 1
tomorrow.
day
I
out.
was so hoping it was going to be here today, but it's going to be here tomorrow. The Iverson that you posted earlier this week, man, you knocked that thing
Uh,
out of the park.
I
So
couldn't let you
beautiful.
down.
No, you couldn't let me down if you tried, my man. But I mean, you seriously that's totally impossible. But just wow, was that absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to get it. Yeah, and the background in that one is actually black pulsar refractor. Like
Oh,
like a
sweet.
pulsar refractor that I've fished out black backgrounds of. So I've been doing that lately because it's like it's not busy, it doesn't distract from the other design of the card.
Right.
So like something like the lava too would have to be the right moment and the right design for it to work. But
Yeah.
I like the fact I don't like, like Mojo and even X Fractors, they're too busy for me. They distract, So
Okay.
the plainer the better. And that lava is actually pretty nice because it kind of has like this
Yeah, the
movement.
lava is pretty plain. It's not heavy, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like I can understand what you're saying now with the mojos and stuff being so complicated. It's a very simple understated design, so to speak.
Yeah.
That doesn't take away from that,
Yeah, because
that
like a
overall
Mojo
stuff.
the Mojo has a pattern in it already, and then if I'm not vibing with that pattern, and
Right.
it convolutes it, I don't get my message across right. So
So here's
yeah,
one
this
of
is
our
Ooh,
inserts, the Geosis this year. And then we've got Ian Moeller and Bobby Witt,
Bobby,
though. Bobby
yeah,
Witt Jr. You can't go wrong with that, man.
that would be
Uh,
a second year, right? For the
yes.
Bowman, yeah.
Yes. For his Bowmans. Yep. Second years, which Bobby Witt, one of those guys that second year might not be so bad after all. Bobby Witt, I think, is going to be. I have very, very strong feelings that Bobby Witt's going to be amazing.
Cool.
But one thing I love about Bowman, and I have my box right down here to go through from 3 years ago. What I do is I rip a ton of Bowman and I keep all the first Bowman papers and chromes for 3 years, and then I pull them out and I see who's made it, who hasn't.
Right.
Sometimes there's a stack of some awesome ones. Sometimes we didn't hit too many great ones. You never really know, but one thing I love about Bowman is you have the instant gratification of the guys, the hit guys, everyone you're chasing, the Henry Davids, the Mayers, the Lawlers, you have all of those guys, but then you also have Bowman from 3 years ago that you can go back and look at. Speaking of Jordan Lawler, there's his first. But you also have stuff from 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago that you can go back to of guys that are just now getting into the league. There's my boy Gavin Williams from the East Carolina University. I'm keeping that one. I don't keep letter rip cards, but I will keep that one. Asa Lacey, Troy Madison, Colton Cowser, another good first Bowman. But I just like the way Bowman kind of, it gives you it gives you multiple years to go back to the set. And anytime you can make yourself go back to a set, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this
you never know what you're gonna get till later. That's funny.
Is this a live reveal of the KardKiller, not just the emoji? Yes, this is the man himself, KardKiller. If he unmasked himself on Jeremy Lee's. I mean, I'd met him before, and other people had, obviously, But the official reveal was done on Jeremy Lee's Sports Card Live a little while back. But yes, this is the man himself, KardKiller. It's like I said, I feel like I'm at dinner with Batman as opposed to asking someone else to save the city. Jordan McCants, first Bowman Speckle.
Nice.
Very nice card. Marlins have a lot of good prospects in this. McCants is a good one. Third round pick, but has some solid potential in him. Still no ink yet, which I'm curious to see something because I opened one jumbo box and it was all in a certain row. And I want to see if it's all in a certain row because sometimes you can find the application a little easier than others. But
quite a few card artists in the comments section. I see Card Mark.
Yes.
Up, Fractured Refractors. It's up. Donnie B's here. Donnie B's in the house.
What's up, Donnie?
You're working with him, aren't you?
Yeah, I didn't know Donnie was here. Where's Donnie at?
Yeah, Donovan Lopez.
Oh,
okay.
Fan. Okay. I don't know him all professional like. I just know him as Donnie B. He's just my boy.
He goes by Donovan. Yeah, at home.
Yep, of course. What's going on, everybody? Yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, we will, once we go through the box, we will have a little giveaway tonight. We'll do some cards for that we'll be sending over to the killer himself to dazzle up, and we'll end up auctioning those off for charity. We'll discuss what charity here in a little bit. We're going to try for signatures for soldiers, but that kind of depends on how their GoFundMe goes. So that's going to be our first goal, but we may go elsewhere if we have to. But a lot of really awesome stuff. We got a bonus box of Topps Chrome Black we're ripping open for a winner of a contest as well. But we've got Max Meyer refractor, Yarrow Pomares refractor, Lonnie White first, Adley Rushman, Steinmetz, Rodriguez, Will Bendar, Mazzucato, and a Joe Mack Bowman Draft Night. I like that card. That's a really nice card. Now, when you look at some of these things, I see a Chrome card like this, and when I'm looking at like card art, I see where it says draft like countless times down there. Is there ever a time where you see an area of a card and you're like, oh, this certain area of a card is going to be perfect for this? Like, do you see that as you're going through cards, or does it or is it more of along the lines of I'm making this card, so let me go through and find what feels right? How does that work?
Well, it's a little bit of both. I mean, if I have a commission and someone wants me to do their favorite player,
right.
I'll go and I'll choose a card that works well. If he has a specific card in general, I'll do that. That's fine. But when it comes to personal work, there's usually, because I see something, I see a concept, like when I look at the card, or there's this area of the card that's just begging for it. Sometimes it speaks out to you. There was a Damian Lillard card that I did about 2 years ago. Nice. That the patch was, how like most patches are square in the card, and they're about 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch or something like that. This area of the patch was 1/2 inch thick, but like 2.5 inches wide. So it was like very long rectangular patch card. And right there, and that's where I came up with the concept of, you ever hear of the Konami code? It's the Nintendo cheat code.
So, up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B.
Oh, yeah. So basically, I illustrated the up, down, left, right, BA in that patch area because it was that perfect size for that.
Nice. It's
Something
also
like
the
that.
name of a great. It's also the name of a great The Atari song. So everyone should
Ah,
check that thing out as well. But yeah, but
yes.
keep going.
But yeah, no, it depends on the card. It depends on what I see. Sometimes the cards from my youth speak a little bit more because they've been in my head for decades. I haven't really tackled some of this stuff. I'm waiting like for my entire life to get to these cards. It's like there's even my favorite cards I haven't even tackled yet. So like I'm just like
Right.
biding my time, just waiting to drop things at the right time. And I got plenty of time ahead of me and plenty of cards to go.
Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind you got plenty of cards to go. I'm assuming there's quite the backlog, should I say, right now?
Yeah,
Would that be
yeah,
a good term
sure.
for
There is
everything?
what people what people do is when they send me a card, if it's an iconic card,
Yeah,
I will customize it, and if I make it a one of one, I'll never touch that card again. So there's been a
yeah,
couple of cards that are retired.
I
Most
like
recently
that.
those 61 Fleer cards that I won't do those ever again.
I
But
like
that
that.
like kind of it guarantees like my customer, my client, or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
that they're getting something that won't be available to anybody else, so they can collect it like an actual piece of art.
No,
Um,
I like that. As card art is something that, as you and I talk about all the time, it's something that's really building in this community. I mean, it's something that's really taking off. And, whoa, we might have something very, very
it looks
big here.
a little thick there.
Yeah, and we already pulled our Invicta, so that can only mean one thing, guys.
Our,
That can only mean an Invicta auto. There's no
nice,
patch autos in here, so we have to have an Invicta auto coming up.
excellent.
Be looking out in the next couple weeks, fellas. Remember, you never know how these are going to be given away. Sometimes they can be given away by the pack. Sometimes they can be given away by social media. Sometimes they can be given away on whatnot feeds. You never know. Colton Cowser. And then sometimes they can be given away tonight, like some of the stuff tonight. Besides the Topps Chrome Black, there will be a giveaway. Our giveaways are shipped out every 3 weeks, also, guys. Every 3 weeks, the giveaways are shipped out. All right, let's see what this crazy nonsense is. We're going to put it in the back. All right, so first we've got a nice Jordan Lawler, Ryan Bliss. Then we've got a Bubba Chandler first Bowman refractor. We've got a Pete Crow Armstrong refractor. We've got a Brendan Beck first, De La Rosa, a Victor Mesa Jr., an Austin Love, a Chad Patrick, and a Luciano Invicta at a 99.
Love it.
Nice. That's beautiful. That
Does
is
anybody know who the bigger pulls are in this product?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a couple of people in here that could give you a list a little bit longer than I could. But House or Host, however you want to say his name. You've got the Speckle we pulled earlier, one of the better players in here. Jordan McCant's a very good rookie. You've got what's his name, Marcelo Mayer. Henry Davis is one of the big boys. Lot of possibilities. I'm gonna give this pack right here. We're gonna give away whatever's in this pack right here completely to somebody watching the show right now. Whatever's in this pack, blind reveal. Don't know what it is, but we're gonna see what's in it. My boy from ECU, very good player. He actually is. That's not me being biased. But there's a lot of good people in this draft class. The last couple of draft classes have been some of the deepest in recent memory. Jordan Lawler, one of the biggest by far.
Mm-hmm.
Gavin Williams, the other East Carolinian. 2 ECU boys in draft. I love it. And we'll get East Carolina guys in products often, so when they come, it's good. But Robert Hassel, Kundra, Christian Hernandez, Cooper Tenney. A lot of people like him as well. Nick York, Carson Williams. A lot of people like Carson Williams. TJ White, Russell Smith, Alcantara, Carter Jensen, another one people like a lot. First Bowman Chrome, Jordan Walker, Luis Matos, Henry Davis, one of the big boys, Bowman Draft Night, and then a Soderstrom and a Brussier, first Bowman. All right, so this pack is gonna go out to somebody, this entire pack, all the first Bowmans and everything. The way we're gonna do it is we're going to take our Invicta auto and let's see. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Marco Luciano was signed as a free agent. The very next day is my birthday. What is my birthday?
Nice.
So the day after Marco Luciano was signed as a free agent. So what is my birthday?
I'm going to tell you I don't know. So
let's see who can find it. They'll get the entire pack of cards here. We'll give the entire pack to them. I'm going to set this one aside for you.
we have someone there with a
July 3rd, Caleb Moody. Good job. July 3rd is my birthday. So there you go. Caleb Moody. Caleb Moody. Those cards are going to you, good sir. Thank you for tuning into the show. You're a regular on the show, so thanks for tuning in, my friend. Good to see you once again. Hope you're having a good night. I think I saw something pretty. This could be fun. Spencer Torkelson. You're a good luck charm so far, KK. I've had you and my son. My son helped open the show as well. So between you and him, I think I beefed up the luck factor. Sal Frelick, another great player in this to go after. I think I beefed up the luck factor here. Yeah, Justin, some good ones so far, and we just started. I mean, we still got 2 autos and a couple more packs left. Bobby Witt. You get a lot. Now this Bowman is odd this year, as Bowman Jumbo means regular Bowman. It's a regular Bowman box. Bowman Light is a little bit less on autos and everything along those lines, and parallels and everything. And then you have Super Jumbo, which is what Jumbo used to be. So there is no true like regular Bowman box. It's all Jumbos and Super Jumbos nowadays. Calvin Ziegler, pitcher auto on card, but Ziegler first. Andrew Painter, Austin Love, and Sal Frelick. There you go. The refractors have been great so far, so that's awesome. Even if the pitcher auto is not going to, some pitcher autos hold weight, but not the most. Let's see. He's a second-round pick, so, second-round pick pitcher could end up being pretty strong. We'll see. We got 3 packs left here, and then we will go on to the giveaway box, and then we will go through and do the charity stuff as well. So stick around. A lot of fun ahead on this very special episode of Let It Rip. And I do want to let everybody know that this Super Bowl Sunday, we will be doing another episode of Let It Rip this week. That's right. You get 2 episodes of Let It Rip, double the giveaways, double everything. And we will be opening Mosaic Football the day of the Super Bowl as our own personal pre-show before the game. So come join us and win some cards instead of listening to people talk about the same game that you've heard them talk about for 2 weeks straight. Kill your last little bit of time before you watch that game. Watching us rip some wax, hopefully get some awesome pulls. We'll be doing some special extra giveaways, lots of fun stuff. Might have a special guest or 2. We never really know. We might open up the phone lines, let you guys call in. I always want some of you guys all sauced up to call in. It's always fun. So, we might do that. But we will be having another episode this week on Friday, so make sure that you tune in because Mosaic football. I mean, that's going to be a fun one.
I'm
All right,
predicting
here we
the
go.
Burrow parallel.
Nice. I hope so because you were at the National with me. All I was doing was buying 3 people, and Burrow was one of them all weekend.
God
All
bless.
right, the auto I think is in here, so we're gonna go from the back. Robert Hassel. My Burrows have appreciated tremendously since the National.
Yeah.
It turned out nice. Oh, a green TJ White, first
Nice.
Bowman, and
And a
a
purple.
purple Eduardo Garcia. Wow. So TJ
Nice.
White. Do
99,
not
right?
know much about TJ White. I know he's around 5 prospect, but he is I mean, everything that I read here shows that he should be doing some pretty big things. He has a very powerful bat, which that always translates to the possibility of people jumping on jumping on that bandwagon, so to speak. So very good autos out of here, plus 2 great refractors right there. So a box of these, a jumbo box is going to run you. They're very hard to find. Bowman is hard to find these days, bud. If you can get somebody that'll let go of them because they're just the draft classes are so good. These are approaching 600 or so a box now, but you're talking about boxes where there's probably in total 100 cards or so that'll probably sell for $10,000 or more when they're graded, at least. So I mean, you're paying a lot for the box, but there's a lot more than one card to chase. If you were to pull it, grade it, and sell it quickly, the return, at least if that's what you're in this for, is tremendous. Now you can get the light boxes for, I believe, around like 300, 350, maybe somewhere around those lines. And then the jumbo, Tyler Black, another excellent prospect. The super jumbos are, I believe, around 800 or so. But they're pretty expensive. But like I said, if you can pull, this draft class is so stacked. This is one that I myself have. It absolutely is, Gary. I have 5 boxes of these put away for 10 years down the line because I think there's 5 or 6 possible all-stars in this class. So I've got 5 sealed boxes that aren't going anywhere. They're not moving. I'm never opening them until I see how this class goes, because Lawler, a couple other people I really like as some potential heavyweights. But we'll see. I've been wrong before and I've been right a lot, so we'll see. Brady House, Victor Mesa Jr., and Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, first Bowman. All right, so now we are up to our last pack of Bowman Draft, which, thank you. Shout out to Topps once again for sponsoring this week's episode, and Panini for sponsoring this Sunday's episode, as well as Upper Deck, our other sponsor as well, but especially Topps for this awesome giveaway and wonderful box of Bowman Draft tonight. But let's see if we can end it with something pretty cool here.
This gives me a nice little preview of like who I may be altering in the future,
Yeah. Oh, I guarantee you. Oh, wow. Okay. We're just going to keep that right there. That's awesome. So this box was incredibly good. I've got to look up some of the prices of some of the things right here, but we'll be doing some really nice giveaways. And we've just got us a very nice Sal Frelick first Bowman, sky blue. We're hitting some absolute incredible color today of some of the better prospects around. Sal Frelick, of course, was 15th overall, so top 20 pick, playing for the Brewers, who have a very good farm team right now. Vilars, Thomas, Tideman, Buelvas, Goodman, House, De Castillo, Preciado, Nelson, Wilman Diaz, Merrill, McDonough, Sabato, Norby. Yay, that one stays home too. Andrew Abbott, Austin Martin, Jake Fox, Carson Williams, Eduardo Garcia, and Carson Williams. Wow. We had a lot of very, very good color. So, quick recap of an incredibly good box here. Go through a quick little recap. Eduardo Garcia, Sal Frelick, Hassel, Hubeck, Austin Love, Pete Crow Armstrong, Chandler, Pomares, Joe Mack, Colton Cowser, Max Meyer, Matos, Ziegler, Noah Miller, Mozzicato, Jordan McCants, Speckle, Jordan Lawler, 1 out of 10, Ian Moeller, Henry Davis, Refractor, a Lava Logan Henderson, a Cody Morissette, a Blue Po-Yu Chen, Kevin Kopp's first Bowman, Torkelson Refractor, an Orange McCade McBrown, Marcelo Mayer, Carson Williams, Eduardo Garcia, TJ White, Auto Green out of 99, Calvin Ziegler Auto, a Sal Frelick Refractor, and our Marco Luciano Invicta Auto out of 99, along with Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, Victor Mesa Jr., a couple Jordan Lawlers, and an Austin Martin Invicta. Tell you, I really like this Invicta look. Incredibly good job by Topps this year on Bowman Draft. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Wonderful product. I will golf clap it up. We did also have a couple other good ones, the Bussiere and the Soderstrom, which will be going away towards our giveaway. But now, guys, it is time to open the bonus box real quick before we go over a couple other things that Mr. Card Killer is here with me for. And that, of course, was our giveaway winner, Cardman Dan, over on Instagram with his mailbag question, which was a great mailbag question and made me think like crazy. And Card Killer, I want to get your answer while I struggle to get this box open. His question was if you could own any piece of memorabilia from any sporting event ever, what would it be? Like one piece of anything ever, what would it be?
Evander Holyfield's ear.
I love it. I love it. That's a
I'm
great
like one
answer.
hell of a relic card out of it too.
Oh, that's a great answer. I went with Jackie Robinson, but I wasn't even thinking Holyfield's ear. I was that's wonderful. I would take Holyfield's ear over Robinson's jersey, actually. All right, here we go. Topps Chrome Black. Topps Chrome does a good job of helping you hide everything. So you'll have that one encased autograph, and then you'll have your 2 base cards and a parallel. So
Nice.
Here we go. Good luck, buddy. The whole box is yours. We have Charlie Blackmon.
Oh, these are pretty.
Oh, they're beautiful, dude. Oh,
I like the finish. Yeah.
Mookie Betts. It's a matte finish. It's really nice. The base cards are a full matte finish. It's beautiful. Yeah. And then a Sixto Sanchez purple refractor. As you can see, even the refractor, it's like refractored here, but matte up top. It's really like
yeah,
there's some beautiful cards. Sixto numbered out of 150.
150 for the purples. You know, purple's my favorite, obviously.
Yeah.
Love the
yeah,
purple.
Absolutely. No, but that, I mean, the detail in the top up there, like those, I mean, there's so much. I never even thought about that, but this is a really good product for you to tinker around with, especially with the matte. All right.
Yeah,
and
right.
autograph reveal. It's out of 99. So we've got a green parallel. CC Sabathia.
Hello.
Old school.
CC,
Nice
baby.
autograph. Congratulations.
It's a hometown favorite for me.
Amazingly nice autograph there. CC Sabathia out of 99. Absolutely beautiful for Cardman Dan. Cardman Dan, I will hit you up on Instagram to discuss if you don't have any connection to these Mookie Betts and Blackman. I'll hook you up with some stuff from Bowman for them, and I'll send these out to KardKiller to mess around with, do some cool stuff with them. Those are two good names to mess around with. Think you could have some fun with them, but once again, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. So Bowman, guys, I'm telling you, Bowman Draft, beautiful. Once again, we'll pull up just the Luciano, gorgeous autograph, the Sal Frelick, the Ziegler, the TJ White, so much nice stuff. I highly recommend going and checking out as much of that as you can, because it is some great stuff out there. But my man, it's always good to talk to you. Thank you so much for the Iverson, by the way. Guys, be looking for a video, because I'll be getting it tomorrow, and I'll be making 800 videos like a giddy school child. But brother, it's always good to catch up with you. So thanks for coming on, man, and thank you so much for agreeing to do this and get something going for some charity here. I think it's awesome, man.
Anytime, Drew. Sounds good. And I look forward to seeing you in Atlantic City, I suppose, right?
Oh yeah, of course, man. I'll probably see you before then, because I'm doing the showdown in Orlando in February. It's a show that's touring the country, so I'll be at every single one of those stops this year.
Awesome.
So hopefully I can see you a little sooner than that. But if not, then definitely Atlantic City, brother.
Yeah, I'll try to catch you then.
Awesome. Well, it's always a pleasure, man. Take it easy.
All right, buddy.
See you. All right, and that is the man himself, Mr. KardKiller. So, guys, that's going to do it for this week's episode of Let Me Get That Podagraph. Well, let her rip, not Let Me Get That Podagraph. I just did Let Me Get That Podagraph. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This little crossover episode here got me a little confused. Awesome autograph today. Wonderful products, guys. Super Bowl Sunday. All new episode coming. Stay tuned. It's going to be an awesome one. Thank you guys so much for everyone that tuned in. Congrats to those who won. Be looking for some other giveaways throughout the week, as it is Super Bowl Sunday. So, of course, you'll have one on Sunday and a bunch more before then. My name's the DH. I'll talk to you guys sometime soon. Actually, tomorrow for the Hobby in 60. So, have a good one. Peace.